Good morning, all. I'm Epstein with your morning flash update, and this update is for the morning of Thursday, the 4th of January, 2023, 8:20 a.m. Central Time. We look at the markets. We have a very mixed bag right now. So as I look at them, you've got the Dow up 88. Remember, the seasonals don't end until January 8th. Today is the 4th, so that puts it right over the weekend. You can see the other indices are all down. We are looking at the metal market, sort of a mixed bag here. The dollar is stable. Now, another thing that we've got, if you look at the energies, they tried an evening rally. They've given up part of that. There's still big questions as to who has created the problem in Iran with the two bombings. One supposedly killed over 100 people, maybe injured as many as 200. Everybody wants to point at Israel, but it doesn't make sense only from the point of view. Israel's got enough fronts that it's fighting on right now. I don't see them picking this battle that they didn't have to do in Iran. It's easier for some outside group to do that and say, let's stir the pot and get even more things going. As for the U.S., well, the U.S. certainly admits it took out the commander Soleimani, but why would we go back in and bomb the people there? So that makes absolutely no sense if they want to celebrate 4 years ago what happened to them. So logic just doesn't work, but logic isn't what the Mideast is about. Grain market still under some selling pressure. Bonds and notes getting hit pretty good, as you can see right here. Why? Well, let me explain why. But before I do, maybe I should do this. Our New Year's sale, it ends tomorrow. So you got 48 hours to take advantage of 40% off of any of my research. So you can buy the morning subscriber videos as a combo, two combination of the Spider ETF and the futures, and or them separately. Or you can do combinations, my full research package, along with the Spider, any way you want. This is available for new subscribers and for current subscribers of mine that are on a monthly basis. It is not available to current subscribers on a yearly that want to drop one product to move to another. I won't offer the 40 off. If you want to add another product to what you have, that's different. That I will do. All right? So how do you get it? You can move your cursor at any time to the top up here. You'll see an icon. Give it a click or go to irapstein.com. Research. When you're in there, don't worry about the retail price. Click on what you'd want. Be sure to move the toggle bar over to the right for the yearlies. As you put in your credit card and everything, when you finally go to checkout, automatically you will see the 40% show up. It'll show you just what the discount is and everything you've got that way. So the news of the day. The news of the day today and tomorrow is going to be all focused on labor. So let's take a look and see just what that offered you. And right here we go. So if you look at the Challenger Group, which is the corporate job cuts, 34,817, that's down 7,000 from what they were the last month. In ADP, the U.S. private sector net change jobs for December, they added 34,000. The market expected 130. That's a positive. In other words, that's against what the Fed wants to see. Then we get to continuing jobless claims, and they came in down 18,000 at 202. The market expected them up 1,000. That is not what the Fed wants to see. And again, we get these crazy numbers, and weekly, you think you could get them to climb over 2 million, and you can't seem to do it, all right? They go to 1.855 million instead of the prior numbers were 1.875. So these numbers are, in contrast, they're wobbly. Yesterday in the JOLTS data, if you looked at the quits rate at about 2%, that shows you that people are not jumping jobs, but they're not quitting them. You don't get a deep recession with numbers like this. It doesn't make sense, those that are calling for recession. S&P Global Group will come out with their final December service sector PMI. I saw in Europe this morning that they do have, especially in Germany, still strong inflation. It's not going away. Energy analysts today will see their natural gas storage report. It's only expected to show a decline of 40 billion cubic feet. Give you an idea, a year ago week was 219 billion cubic feet. That's what, one-fifth of what they had. And we get the petroleum stocks today at 9:30, a day late because we had, as you can imagine, New Year's Day. So when I look at the markets, it is a chop week. You are moving up, you're moving down, there's no follow through. This makes a lot of sense given that the last 2 months of December, especially in the financial markets, November and December, not the last 2 months of December, but of 2024, were very strong, one-sided markets. All of a sudden, you're seeing that those markets want to give something up. Gold seems to be finding a home in the 2040s. The dollar in the 102 area seems to be comfortable right now. When I step over and I look at the bonds and notes, you're pushing in the 10-year 398 again. So you've left that 383 level, and you're closer to 4% one more time. And I just question how far you're going to take up the energies. I don't think they'd be here if it weren't for the Middle East problems. I did a review today for you of the cost of shipping both cargo and oil tankers right now through the Red Sea to try to get to the Suez Canal and what the costs have done. They're staggering. And this is why you're starting to see country upon country that make up the coalition pushing now. Do they have to attack the Houthis in Yemen rather than just acting defense? Because it's, you can't ship the cargo and oil tankers here and be just on defense. You got to stop the drone and missile attacks. If you don't, one will get through, one will kill people, one or more will sink a ship in time. You can't have that. You don't want to stop what's going on. I don't know how you do it without getting more involved. That's not my job. My job's to report the news, not to stop the news. And that's what you're dealing with right now. So again, please take advantage of our sale, 40% off. You're not going to see this again, not for a very long time, if at all. And take advantage of it, all right? IraEpstein.com. All you need to do then is go to the research on the website or move your cursor up here. I'll see you at the end of the day with the market reviews. Have a great trading day.